Hi, boys and girls. So I have to give a shout out to Jason for being so silly with his homework and not realizing that it's okay to get your homework wrong as long as you're trying at your hardest. So everyone remember that. It's okay to get your homework wrong because it's only the first time you're learning it. All I'm asking for is that you try your hardest. So thank you for those of you who are watching and trying your hardest. All right, so we should all be experts at finding the slope and y-intercept from this table, right? Find the slope. We find the change in y. 7 minus 4 is plus 3. 10 minus 7 is plus 3. Find the change in x. Plus 1. Plus 1. So our slope, or m, is equal to 3 over 1. Y-intercept is the value of y when x equals 0. So our b is equal to 0, 4. So our equation is y equals 3x plus 4. That's it. So the only new part right now from this continuation of slope and y-intercept is taking the slope that we found, taking the y-intercept that we found, and plugging them into the equation. That's it. You can do this. Let's look at another one here. Change in y. We're adding 5. Adding 5. Change in x. Adding 2. Adding 2. So our slope, or m, is equal to 5 over 2. Y-intercept. We don't see 0, so if we go backwards here, we subtract 2. 2 minus 2 gets us to 0. So we have to go backwards here, meaning we have to subtract 5. 1 minus 5 is negative 4. So b is equal to 0, comma, negative 4. Our equation, y equals 5 over 2x minus 4. That's it. Okay, we already know how to find slope. We already know how to find the, sorry, my parents are sending me text messages. I got Marvin his Halloween costume. He's Captain America for Halloween. And I started to say Captain America because they just sent me a message calling him Captain Marvin. Sorry, sidetrack. So we've already know how to find the slope. We know how to find the y-intercept. Now we just have to plug them into our equation. From a graph, same thing. So we drew our rise and our run. Okay, our run here is 3. Our rise is 3. Our run is 1. So slope is equal to 3 over 1. Our y-intercept is where it crosses the y-axis, which is at 0, 2. What would slope dude say? Don't forget to ask yourself that. He would say puff, puff, positive. So that means our slope is positive 3. I should have done that when I found the slope. Sorry. So now we plug everything to our equation. Y equals 3x plus 2. That's it. We could do this. Let's find our slope. Okay, our run is 2. Sorry, our run, why do I always confuse those? And I'm confusing you. Our run is 1. Run is how far over we go. We run across. Rise is whether we go up or down. Our rise is 2. Slope 2 would say nice negative. So that means our m is negative 2 over 1. And then our b, where does it cross the y-axis? At 0, 4. So our equation is y equals negative 2x plus 4. Easy peasy, right? What about from a word problem? This is very similar to the word problems we wrote for equations before. You want to read your problem. So Marvin has 30 cookies and eats 2 cookies per day. And now he's coming over to me because he heard me say cookies. It's the magic word. Write an equation to represent the number of cookies Marvin has left after every day. Yes, now it's not time for cookies. So you need to find your constant and you need to find your coefficient. So if you find what x is, so find your two variables. So our x, our independent variable, okay, is the number of days. Our y, our dependent variable, is the number of cookies. Remember, anytime you're talking about something that has to do with time, it's almost always your independent or your x. So we have 30 cookies, and then we have 2 cookies per day. This right here is our m. This is our b. So your equation is y equals the number of cookies is 2 cookies per day plus the 30 cookies that he already has. Time for you to try 2 on your own. I'd like you to write the equation for that table and then write the equation for that real life scenario. Bye.